that taken care of. There are so many pieces that go on fire once we start a show here. So, Retta, are you there on the line with me? Can you hear me?
I am here.
Perfect. All right. So, um, would you like to just
We're
go
good to go.
ahead and get off to our first caller here on the line and just see where that takes us? Let's do it.
Sure. If we
Okay.
have a
So
good cue, let's go.
we're gonna take caller from area code 470. You are on the Uranus Happens Show. Hi. What's your name and may I have your date of birth?
Ian, my name is Catherine Taylor, 4/18/1970.
4/18/70.
Yeah, 4/18/19. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And at what time were you born?
At 9:35 p.m. on a Saturday under the blue moon, full blue moon,
And where were you born?
in Custer, Georgia.
Okay. And Catherine, do you have a specific question for us tonight, or do you just want a general reading?
Well, I got a lot of questions. Well, I guess I get a general reading.
Okay. All right. Great. And that was in Cuthbert, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. All right. Got it. Veretta, take it away. Here we go.
All right. All right, Catherine. Take a breath and think of the bottom of your feet as you exhale. Get centered a little bit, settled. Let's see what kind of energy pops up around you. Find out what you've got going on to share. Okay. All right. So I guess I would comment on what I see. What I see is that you have had your fair share of dealing with ignorant people. I don't know what other way to put that. Um, you're kind of, where you're giving them looks of, I can't believe you just said that, or I can't believe you're doing that, or I can't believe you're going through with whatever it is you're doing. So I'm not sure what this pertains to, but it looks to me like your hands are full. And I think what the sentiment is that you've got a lot of things happening right now when it comes to people like not doing what they need to be responsible from themselves. You need to let go. You need to just back off and let them fall if that's what's going to happen. Because you got a lot of people that would let you know that you're responsible for everything that goes on. So this is where you say, okay, do it yourself. I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure who that pertains to or what this is in regard to, but I think the general gist of what I'm getting is you're okay with what you've got going on. Quit trying to carry everybody and hold everything else up.
Okay. I'm listening.
I'm just seeing if there's anything more that's going to come in that I can add to expand on that, but it just.
I had trouble with my transportation, but I got that straightened out though.
I think
Catherine,
this has to do with people.
Catherine, were there issues with like government programs maybe recently? Like welfare or anything like that?
No. No, nothing like that.
Well, are you
And I
working right
really
now?
don't feel it has any.
No, I'm not working at the moment.
Okay. All right, Veretta, what were you gonna say?
Uh, if it has to do with something like that, it would be them coming to her. It wouldn't necessarily be her seeking other people's help. It would be like people coming at her with just really dumb things that really have nothing to do with her, period. But they want her to know that she's going to be, or this would be the typical situation that they would let her know that she's going to be the one that's carrying that ball, or what should they do based on what she says. And just the whole way I'm seeing her look at them is like, are you serious right now? What's wrong with you? So
So
the
everything's
frustration, I think, more than anything else, I see the frustration level may rise for you. I still don't know what direction this is looking at, though.
I don't understand that part.
Well, so it just may have to do with people around you more than anything else, and letting go of other, letting go of things that would not be what you have to take care of, be your responsibility or be your job. Let everybody else carry their.
So what's going on with me? Just go ahead and do what I gotta do and forget about everybody else. What they gotta do with their life. Just worry about my life and what I gotta focus on, because they try to interfere in my life. That's what you're saying.
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Catherine, is your
They're
mother
trying to
still
stop
with
me
us?
from doing what I gotta do. Yes, she is.
Okay, is she taking a lot of your time right now?
No.
Is
No.
is she well right now? Is she healthy?
Yes, she is.
Okay, all right. So, I'm getting that like there's an illness or somebody who's close to you is just not well, and this has more to do with like a feminine energy or like your mother's side of the family. It's like, and it's somebody who's very close to you. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about specifically, but that's a definite energy around you, and that's going to be coming up here soon. And I feel like that you're going to be almost like a caretaker for them, like taking on some new responsibilities yourself, um, about like taking care of others because, like you've got this whole self-care story going on too, like as Retta's talking about, but I think that that's going to kind of leak outwards and, you're going to be taking care of other people who are not you, and you're just going to have to remember to prioritize yourself, ahead of all of this other stuff that's going on in your environment, because I think that a lot of problems are going to go away very soon, like within the next like 3 to 6 months. A lot of the problems, that are just sort of like just looming, and you just don't really like, you're just like, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for a change. Those things are going to go away in life, in about like the next 3 to 6 months here. So,
So you said my finance and everything's gonna get bigger and better.
I don't know that it's going to get bigger and better, but let's just say that it won't be the insane struggle like I can't even afford to buy a pizza kind of conversation. It's not going to escalate to those levels of insanity. But you're gonna you're gonna be taken care of. Like your basic needs and issues will be met.
Oh, okay. So
Veretta, do you have something to
I'm gonna
add?
be a since I'm gonna be a caretaker. I do be helping people a lot. Help a lot of people. I do that already. I do be helping people
Veretta?
a lot.
Yes, so I do get that there'll be change for her, and it may have to do with taking care of people or being uh, an assistant to. Which again, I'm going to have to refrain, from saying this has got to do with what I was saying, only because if you're taking care of people that are very frustrating for you, this is going to be not the ideal situation, which may be what makes it tougher for you. Because it's just going to be very frustrating, very trying, very.
I don't understand what you mean taking care of, because I don't take care of people medically. I'm not a baby. I'm not a housekeeper. I'm not a medical keeper.
And I'm not seeing people ask you to actually do anything physical. I'm just seeing people expect answers from you, like they're not willing. Could be, very well could be, but they're not going to want to take what you have to say lightly. I mean, like, whatever it is that they're expecting of you, they're literally, like, not wanting to be responsible for their own actions.
Also, whatever I tell them, I'll be telling them the truth about themselves.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, and that's just part of it is that you may try to take it on, and it's not yours to take on.
So I'm just letting them know what's going on with them, so they can go from there with it.
Pretty much,
In other words.
and not, it's not, and pretty much stating that it's not on you to make that change. If there's something they need to do, that's on them to do.
Because I used to read for people and I stopped. I used to read spiritual work. I used to do spiritual work and I stopped.
It could have to do, but I'm feeling it has more to do with the mundane, the things that we don't want to deal with, is the things that people wouldn't, like I said, they just don't want. But that would definitely relate to what I'm saying by people not wanting to be responsible, because people definitely will ask a psychic before they will be responsible for their own decision making. Unfortunately, but
they don't want to hear the truth about this.
It'll be clear to you that you're going to be passed.
Yes, sir.
Catherine, it was great to have you on the show with us tonight. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. We'll be back with you guys Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time for a 2-hour block. That'll be our next show with everybody. But we do have to move on because we kind of have a queue building up tonight. So great to have you on the show with us, and we look forward to you letting us know how it turned out.
All right, thank you. Yes, stay blessed. Thank you.
Take care and good night. Until next time.
Good night.
Okay, and we are going to get out here to area code 914. Here we go. Hi, you're on the Uranus Happens Show. May I have your name and date of birth?
Hi, my name is Sarah. My date of birth is February 7th, 1985, and I was born at 10:24 a.m.
I'm sorry, that was 10:24 a.m. And what was the birth date?
Yeah.
Again?
February 7th.
Okay, all right. And where were you born? And I'm sorry, what year?
Bronx, New York. 1985.
1985 in Bronx, New York. Okay, got it. And Sarah, would you just like a general reading tonight, or do you have a question about an issue?
Just a general.
Okay, all right, great. And Veretta, go ahead.
All right, Sarah. Take that going on. You got somebody stepping in to say hello. All right, so you got somebody stepping in to say hello. They kind of give me the impression they want to tell you, they want to give you the sentiment that whatever's going on, it's going to be okay. Just hang in there, hang it out. Wait it out, or let it pass, or it's a phase, or it's a wave, or whatever easy way to describe something being temporary. Just see it as such. I'm getting the impression that I also want to tell you that you'll do better than what you think about, or you'll do better than what you're envisioning being capable of. So that's also going to be something that will change. I also feel like you're going to have opportunity that will give you, I guess I want to say more to come. And that if you're looking forward to an opportunity, but just not sure that, you should get your hopes up, because it would be something that would just break your heart, if you didn't get it, or it didn't work out, or there was something that happened that wasn't, what you wanted. I'm going to tell you that it is going to work out, and that you need to stop worrying about it and just go for it. Don't become so stuck in the fear that you don't even try. And I feel like that whatever it is that you're reaching for, it's not that far away. It's not as hard as it would. It's not as hard for you as it would be for other people. So don't let other people's fear scare you as well.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
I feel like you have just about every goal that you could want to, let's see, any goal that you would want to protect. And by that, I mean, not share with someone or you're actually almost too scared to say it out loud. That's a prudent to do because you have a few things that are coming that you really wouldn't want anyone to mess up or even have that opportunity to. So just know that you do have some good things that are going to be happening, and you do want to protect that. So there's other information floating, but it's collective conscious psychic stuff, and it's about lots of things that are going to be happening and opportunities coming that you may not. I'm not going to say you're not going to be prepared for, but you maybe wouldn't expect. Therefore, you may miss, or you may take a little more time than you should to think about some of these opportunities. So just know that you're going to have some things coming at you flying quickly that are going to be like, make your mind up right now and pack a bag and get ready to do whatever it is needs to be done because it's not going to wait for you.
Right.
But that's that's not right now, and you'll have time to look at that. You'll have time to, get a little bit of a heads up if you know where to be looking. And I think that has to do with future course of action, career moves, choices you may make where other people are concerned and wanting to have some relationship. People, I don't know, some relationships.
Right, yeah.
So you've got lots of things that are going to be coming at you here in the future. You've got the someone that's really wanting to make sure that you stop stressing over what's to be or what's to take place pretty soon here and right now, and just wait it out and see what it presents you, because you're going to have some pretty cool opportunities. Now, I know there may be you may have a question, or there may be questions you would have about people. But like I said, there's a lot of info that could come to light right now, but I just glossed over what's coming at you the quickest kind of thing. Ernesto, can you take that to any more?
Yeah, I'm taking a look here in the rule book just to kind of see what's happening with Sarah's chart and some pretty profound energies that are going on with her and her soul's journey and sort of why we're here. And let's take a look. So, Sarah, are you going through a change of profession right now?
No, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but my kids are going to school full-time, so I was debating on possibly going back to work. There's been some changes in relationships as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think everything's kind of changing.
Yeah, every single aspect of you is changing, and here's why I know that. This is why I love Uranian Astrology. So, if we take a look here at this box that I'm drawing in orange, you'll see that that's around the Aries point. That's the solar arc sun. That's your soul. Like this one here down here, this is you out in the world. So when we take the midpoint of that and see what's happening in between these, we see these are the core issues that you're dealing with right now. Now, the reason why I wondered about change of profession is because right over here on this arrow right here, we don't even have to do a lot of work. Mercury admetos to the Aries point, and then you also got this Neptune down here too in your directions. So what's happening in the second wheel of the chart, it's all everything that's happening in the first wheel of your chart, except it's just moving at the rate of 1 degree per year. So, what's happening in the second ring is, this is affecting you right now. So these are the things that are really like the major themes that are highlighted in your life. So then when we look up that information right there, that Neptune with Mercury and Admetos in the rule book, what we see here is, there we go. It says repulsive. Well, what's the changing environment? Let me paraphrase some of this here. Change of profession, entering a new form of being, coming into different circumstances, change into a different condition. So, like, this is something that's going on with you right now. Like, this is a theme that you're experiencing right now, out in the world.
Mhm.
So, and yeah, it has to do with a relationship. So, you like not really too sure whether if you should, like go back to work because the kids are going back to school. No, you're absolutely going back to work. Like that would be a change of profession. Like I'm not going to be a stay-at-home mom anymore. Like I'm actually going to go out and make some money and do my own thing. So you go for it, and like my advice to you, just like Retta was saying, is, don't be so afraid that you don't do anything and don't even try at all. Um,
Right.
like the very worst situation to be stuck in is where you're so paralyzed with fear and you don't know which door to choose, that you don't choose either one of them, and then you miss the boat anyway because you were too slow or caught up in your thoughts. And it doesn't have to be that way. Just do something, like every day strive to be 1% better than you were the day before. That's a very basic request,
Right.
right? And by
Mhm.
doing that, like just always take baby steps towards whatever that career goal may be. I think you are going to go back to work again, and that's definitely
Mhm.
going to happen here. And you're going to be around some new people and make some new friendships, and you're really going to like that again. To be social like that. I do think it is going to bring some hostility at first. Like in the relationship aspect of it, it's going to be like some real
Right.
ugliness. It's going to be like you're doing what? Who are these people? I did not approve of you. Like having these other entities in your life. I don't care if they're work related or not. Like it's really gonna bring out some ugliness, in terms of
Mhm.
like relationships, and it's gonna make you realize even just that much more to the core. Like I really don't want this. So I need to get myself out of it. So that hostility will too pass. But you're gonna have to deal with some dirt at the beginning because it's not gonna be pleasant. It's gonna be, like really just sort of, a lot of hurt feelings and a lot of victimization, and you're just gonna feel like it's a bad dream. And guess what, honey, it is. So, but it'll end. It'll go away, and it'll be through your actions that you're gonna decide to be proactive and do something towards your goals in the future. So yeah, go for that job. You go get it. Go get it.
Okay, great. Um, is there anything about like my personal relationships?
Yeah,
Oh
that.
yeah, that's right. That's why I said there's a lot of information for you that is present. So we'd almost need an hour just for you involved with everything that's coming through with the choices that you have.
Oh
And
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. This is where we would want to do like a private consult with you because there's a lot of
right.
stuff going on here, and like it's pretty deep. So, yeah,
Oh,
get in touch
great.
with us through my website. It's eastrologer.net. The link's on the show description page,
Uh huh.
and we do offer a duo consult. So we could go through this for a whole hour with you and really kind of take a look at what options are available in the future. But I really think that like if you make the right choices now, you'll be very pleased with what's to come, when the times are a little bit darker ahead for everybody else.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Well,
You're
thanks a
welcome.
lot, Sarah, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you.
Take care. Until next time.
Yes, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Good night. Okay, and let's see here. We are going to get to area code 520. Here we go.
Hi.
Hi, Lisa, are you there?
Oh my God. Why would you know my name?
Well, you called the show like way back when Caitlin was a co-host, and I just started doing a guest book on the show. So,
Oh my God.
yeah, I got you. So I got
You're
you.
very thorough. My goodness, I'm not used to that.
Well, record keeping is everything.
So you must have all my information there.
I do, but I've had some data loss in the meantime. So, let me see. All right, got it. So, now Lisa, what is your birth date again?
9/20/62.
62.
Yeah.
At what time?
8:40 in the morning.
And where were you born?
In oh gosh, I always get it confused. It was California, and it was, oh my heaven, how I always get it confused. I think, Glendale, California. I get it confused with Burbank. I think it was Glendale.
Okay, they're pretty much the same thing. Okay, got it.
Are they?
Yes, I got this. So, Lisa, would you like a general reading, or do you have a question about an issue?
You know, I do have an issue that I'd love to have a question about it, please.
Sure. What's that?
I'm meeting a professional person this August 4th to consult with, and it has to do with, well, does the energy, does psychic reading pick up that at the end of the meeting that I will feel happy, satisfied, content, peaceful with the outcome of the meeting?
No. There'll be more on board that will leave you a little bit unsettled, and it doesn't necessarily make it a negative feeling. It just means it may not be concluded, or there may need to be more.
That's fair.
But I think ultimately, when you look at this situation at the end of the day, it's going to be what it needs to be. And you may find you're getting a lot more than you had anticipated getting in the long run. So
good.
Even though, yeah, you might not feel like that you got what you signed up for initially, the fact is you're going to get even more than what you signed up for, which is worth it.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
There just may be a little bit more that you'll need to do to make that happen.
Yeah, I believe you. I do believe you. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Ernesto may be able to give you all kinds more info on that, since that's
About
a specific
what?
direction.
I don't understand the inquiry.
A work-related question is.
Well, no. It's not work related. I'm hiring a professional consultant, and I'm meeting with them August 4th. So that's either Thursday. I think it's Thursday of this week. And I was just asking, at the end of my meeting with that individual, will I feel content? Will I feel happy with how the discussion?
Yeah, and so that's what I'm saying.
She answered. Yeah, she gave me a response.
So there you go.
And when was the meeting again?
It's August 4th. I think that's on a Thursday. I have to look at the calendar.
Okay.
It's next week. August 4th.
finding it.
Oh, here we go. Okay, all right. So, and then let's move it. Okay, all right. So, if we take a look at what's happening at that time for the show, is everybody still on the line? Can everybody still hear me?
Mhm.
I can hear you.
Perfect. All right. So, Lisa, taking a look at that date for like a meeting, and this is, yeah, I agree, and I'm gonna tell you in advance, whatever time you have scheduled, you're gonna want to book a lot more on your schedule. Like, this is gonna be something that
Okay.
there's gonna be a lot to discuss. So, I think that
Okay.
you're really gonna hit it off, and that it's gonna be a great time had by all. So, um,
Okay.
I think that this meeting that is really something that you're gonna benefit from, and it's gonna take you into new directions that that you haven't seen before. It's kind of like that. This is like a key, like a magic key that unlocks a door that you didn't even know that existed, and like you didn't know that you had to jump through these hoops to like find, like these better solutions
Yeah.
to whatever these issues are. So
Yeah.
that's something that you're going through with this meeting, and
Okay.
they're going to help to get you introduced, to start learning how to fend for yourself for those particular matters.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
um, okay, does that make sense to you, Lisa?
It does. So I'll have to make up future appointments with that individual for continue. Excuse me. Consulting.
Yeah, I would definitely get in touch with them. I think that they have some solutions that would benefit you. And they're gonna if this is like a psychic consultant or like a medium or a healer.
No. No. It's not anything like that. It's more in the practical realm. Reality. As we walk the planet, the things that it's a legal matter.
Yeah, you just need a second set of eyes, and like it makes a difference. It really does. And as somebody who hires consultants, like they are super helpful. Like you get so much more than what you pay for. It's like a consultant versus like a legal assistant. The difference in the quality of work is exceptional, but the real deciding point is the price. So I would go for it, and I think that there's somebody that you're going to want to keep in your Rolodex that you'll probably end up using in the future again.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, well, Lisa, hey, it was great to have you on the show. It was back in like pre-pandemic times, the first time we ever heard from you. So that's really a
My
long
God,
time
I
ago.
can't believe I have never talked to. I think you and I had this conversation before too. When I first start the conversation with you, I'm always blown away by your, that who it is, and that. Uh, so I think the last time I called, I probably had this conversation with you. I thought, what? You know who the call is?
Now it's probably starting to feel like a Twilight Zone.
Well, no, I just think it's meticulous, like you said, meticulous record keeping.
Yeah. Well, it was great to have you on the show, Lisa. Be sure to give us a call back and let us know how it turns out.
Thank you.
Take care and good night. Until next time.
Take care.
Okay, so we are going to take our next call here. Let me see here. Great. So, got it. Our next call here is going to be from area code 959. Here we go. Hi, you're on the Uranus Happens Show. May I have your name and date of birth?
Hi, how are you today? My name is Faithful, and my date of birth is 10/18/1989.
10/18/89.
Yep,
And at what time were you born?
1:18 a.m.
And where were you born?
I was born in New Britain, Connecticut.
Got it. And I'm sorry, what did you say your name was again?
It's Faithful. It's like, I mean, I usually tell people this, but it's like Stacy, but no Y, just the IL in the end, so it's like Faithful.
Okay, Cecil. So, would you like a general reading, or do you have a question about an issue tonight?
Well, I do have a question. We have a loved one that just passed away Monday unexpectedly. We weren't even, the whole thing just didn't really make sense. And, it's like trying to find closure in all this because, like, I was supposed to go down there and see her on the 18th. We were supposed to help her with, like, we haven't seen her for 3 years. And I think part of it because of COVID and, who's going to watch the pets and things like that. And, we were so looking forward to go down there and see her. I live in Connecticut. They live in North Carolina. But, like I wanted to help out with her knee surgery, but all of a sudden she just passed away. And I don't understand why. We all don't understand why. So, I'm just kind of looking for closure in all this. Yeah, and my partner, that was my mother-in-law, but my partner is here listening as well.
So what you're being told is that she went actually quickly in the way that she went. It was either aneurysm or clot type of issue related. And
Right.
the feeling isn't something that somebody would have had a lot of notice or heads up for. So you really didn't have ample opportunity to get down there, and get right. Now, does that mean you can't now? No. But your partner is going to need some time to himself because Mom's definitely going to let me know to let him know that once she's done processing, she's going to be all over him like right on right. So he needs to just kind of wake up and be prepared for Mom to show because she's going to be there. And front row, I'm hearing front row, up close and personal is basically what the essence of the visitation will be like the first time. So just basically what I'm hearing is she's going to scare the shit out of him, and he needs to be prepared for it. It won't be mean. It'll just be the fact that he's not expecting it to happen. But she's pretty much, and she was met by a bunch of people. There, 2, 3, at least 3 immediate family members helped her cross over. I want to say they're either siblings to her or children that she had and then had to let go. Because there were like 3 members that stepped up immediately to pull her through to make sure she was okay when she left her body. So she didn't cross basically alone. She didn't go into the ethers and hang out in the void. She was very comforted when she got there, and so what she wants so what she wants your mister to know is that he needs to quit crying. Because there's going to be a lot of time for, I I guess you guys are either going to do a memorial or people are going to get together and talk over stories. And she's telling me there's going to be plenty of time for people to cry and boo-hoo and do it all together. So don't worry about not having the time to go see her. Also, don't worry about what she knows. So this isn't her talking. This is the female that met one of the females that met her. But there is a female that wants to let your mister know that whatever secrets he thinks he possessed or tried to hide or tried for her not to see or whatever it is that he's hoping she didn't see, she saw. And that it's okay because she gets where life is. It's not. Once you cross, you get what really happens.
Right.
You get what life is really all about. You understand inherently, where you might have made mistakes while you were here in the physical. Well, she gets that there are no mistakes. She gets that everything happens for a reason. And what she also got immediately was that her son is okay. There's nothing wrong with him. So if there's any kind of pain or any kind of heart going on around the feeling of what does she think now or what did she learn or where is she at in her heart, she loves him just as much as she did before, if not more, because she actually knows him better now. So it's all good as far as she's concerned. Whatever it was that he was hoping he was hiding, he did, but it isn't hidden now. So he needs not to worry anymore about what she'd think or what she'd feel or how she'd be if she knew blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, that doesn't
Right.
matter.
Yeah.
Because she's in that space.
Okay.
So he needs to be okay, and he needs to know that she went for a reason in the manner that she did, and we won't know that until we get ready to take our last breath one day. But all those things, all those little secrets that we take to our grave will be known.
Yeah. Okay. I really appreciate it.
You guys apparently either have an apartment or some kind of flat. She's telling you that she's hanging out a bit. She won't scare you right away, but she will. She's telling you, like she did before, that there's most definitely going to be a startling effect. Oh, Mom isn't gone away permanently, just right now. And Ernesto, can you give any more to that?
Okay, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, now, when did this all happen? It was a couple of months ago, you said?
No, this happened this recent Monday.
Wow, so just like this past week.
Yeah, this is a few days. 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah.
Okay. So all of those issues aside, how are you doing otherwise? Is this just like a total like shakeup of everything you had planned in life?
Yeah, it's like a shock. Yeah, we thought she would live a lot longer because she, it looked like she was trying to take care of her health a lot better. She quit smoking for like 3 years, I believe. And, she looked so young. She was 70 years old. She looked like she's in her early 50s. She has a younger side to her, even though she's very mature and very wise, very strong, but she has, that side to her, so... I just, we were, in our mind, we wish we would, that she can live so much longer than this. Or it could have been prevented. Or prevented. I keep feeling like a hit and miss thing. It could have been prevented, but I couldn't make out what it is. I kept thinking, it could have been a stroke, or something. I know she had issue with high blood pressure, so.
She was found in the bathroom?
Yeah, she was found in the bathroom, I don't know.
have you stopped working as a result of this?
Huh?
Yeah, I see if he has. Does it affect your working? Did you fix your job from that?
I mean, it's. I mean, the day that I found out that was like my last day of work, so I kind of, I came home a little early that day. As soon as I got to my driveway, he started texting me, and I'm like, he didn't know I just came. And then
Literally called it.
Yeah, his sister literally called it literally at the time that I came home. Something, I felt like I had to come home a little early. So, but yeah, I don't know.
It happens like that. That's not.
Yeah.
It does. It absolutely does.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to tell you right now, be prepared for all of the changes that are about to happen, because everything that you have going on, or you thought you had planned for yourself, that's all being taken in a totally different direction. So I make sure that I really hope that everything that you bought was refundable, because it really is going to change in a big way.
Okay.
So and it's all going to be for the better. I think you're really going to like where this is going to take you. In a lot of ways, I don't want to be so, minimize your pain or grief or anything. But in a lot of ways, her passing is just sort of like, it was the end to a lot of problems, like a lot of stories in your life that could have been very tragic or very difficult to live with. Like a lot of those aspects are just kind of gone now. So, you can go and create your own story, whatever that may be. So that's one of the major reasons why this happened so abruptly, was because it's sort of like, like, I'm really sorry, son, but like, it's time that you you write your own story now. So that's where that's where this all went down.
Okay.
Yeah. So is there anything? Does that make sense? Is there anything else that we can add, or did we pretty much nail it on the head for you?
I guess my boyfriend feels like it. He thinks so. So.
No, so that's that shock is gonna have time to wear off. You know what I mean? There's just gonna be some things that you have to do. Yeah, time that you have to get through. And like I said, y'all are gonna meet with somebody down the road here in a bit and talk.
It feels so empty without her here,
But she's only, like I said, she's only missing for this short little bit of time. Give her time to process. She's got to kind of get.
Yeah, I just feel like I feel her presence, because it's kind of like the vibe just seems off. The days that she's passed, like when I go outside, it just seems off, and when I'm here alone, it just feels like, I don't know, it's just a different vibe.
Yeah. So you'll get used to it. You'll get used to the difference in how she feels herself and the way she feels now in comparison to how she felt before.
Right.
You always hear her voice to know she's present.
And my ears are ringing too randomly. I don't know where that came from.
That's spirit downloading.
Yeah.
Input. So you bet. All right, guys. Well, good luck and many blessings.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate you guys for giving us that.
Subscribe, like, and share. It was great to have you on the show. Be sure to let us know how it turns out.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Until next time.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we have time. Let's see if we can take one more here. Let's take Sam here from area code 218. Hi, you're on the Uranus Happens Show. Sam, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I am. How are you guys?
We're doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Just kind of at like a crossroads right now.
Okay, hang on. Sam, I had some data loss. I don't have your birth data. What is that again?
8/2/92,
At what time?
4:40 p.m.
And where were you born?
Minneapolis.
Okay, and Sam, did you have a question about an issue, or do you just want a general reading?
A general reading.
Okay, great. So we're almost out of time here, Veretic. Let's go for it, real quick.
Okay.
Sam.
Hi.
Hi. So what I'm getting, I'm just kind of seeing what jumps out at me first. I wanted to get anybody that may be outstanding, and there doesn't seem to be anybody present, so that's not going to take place. Okay, so feels to me like you got a little happy, joy coming. Not sure what direction it's coming from, but it feels to me like the ankle, maybe relationship or somewhat intimate, or maybe just, I guess maybe it's a less than casual. I'll put it that way, less than casual. And you, looks like you're having a good time, like going to be having a really good time with it. So looks like it'll either go somewhere or it'll continue for quite some while before you take it to any kind of level that you're not at now, or you may not be sure you're going to go. Now, again, I'm not 100% sure this is relationship, like intimate relationship. I just know that there is potential.
It's not.
It's not? Okay. So,
no, let's just do a duo real quick since we're kind of running short.
Yeah,
of
go
time.
ahead.
So it's Sam, the group that she's talking about, it's going to be like, like girlfriends. That's the vibe that I get, like it's going to be a group of women, a group of friends, like a group of really tight people that get together, and you have a really great good ass time. Like these people like are almost second family. Vred, I don't know if you agree with this, but that's the vibe that I'm picking up here.
Yeah, it's good. It's good times, most definitely.
Yeah, and relationships may spark from that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Yay.
Yay, that's good, yeah.
Yeah, so
I've been waiting for that.
Yeah, this is the time that you have that coming for you. So any opportunities that you get, jump on them. That's going to be something that you're going to really be thankful for later, because it's going to, maybe new interests or hobbies you've been kind of putting off, like joining a bowling league or, doing some yoga in the park exercise, whatever that you've heard about, but you've never really tried, but always wanted to. Doing something like that, those are going to be the opportunities that are going to bring new people in your life. And remember, above all else, just stay consistent. Like if this is really important to you, just keep going back. Like don't be so much discouraged if you don't talk to somebody one week or the other. That's just kind of the way that those groups are. There's so many people, and everybody just sort of fluctuates, and you never know who's coming or going anyway. So just keep coming back every single week, and eventually you'll start to get noticed, and you'll make a connection with people. That's how that goes. Because if you kind of drop out and you lose that consistency, then people don't really know if you're serious or not.
Okay. That sounds good. Thank you.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is there something else
it's
that
something
you were going to
new
add?
that I would be doing. Oh, just schooling. Like if I would be better with like nursing or in that like health field or like education.
For schooling?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or work or
So right now you can do just you would be better not focusing on the end game and focusing on the midterm of what life can bring you right now. So
Okay.
if you don't have to make that decision just yet, don't. Because I think you're going to get opportunity to make that decision in the future with something being brought or introduced to you by someone that you wouldn't have thought of otherwise.
Okay.
So that could be as a result of that new group of people you start hanging with.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I was like,
Yeah. All right. Well, hang in there with that, because I think you got lots of fun times ahead of you and lots of things, to keep you occupied for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely going to have something to do with like, college education. It's gonna be along the lines that'll seem fun and appealing. So it'll be attractive and young people and and young minds and wanting to get better and smarter and all that kind of stuff. So that's gonna be the kind of group that you're looking at. It's not gonna be like old and boring or anything like that. Like let's be clear. I love all people, regardless of age, but I don't do slow. That's just not a request. That's not who I am. Like I everything in my world happens at lightning speed for a reason. So keep up. Like it's not that hard. Well, at least I don't think it is. But like that I have certain lines. That like I will and won't cross. So you in groups, I think that you're gonna be really surprised. You're really gonna like all the attention that you're gonna get, and be prepared. Because you're definitely gonna get hit on a lot, and have a strategy or a game plan, or carry like a whistle, or something to distract. Because if that's ever been a problem for you, if that's something you've had to think about, this is the time for energies when you're going out there and getting to know all these new people in groups. But the downside of that is that all of those people in groups that, well, crazy things can happen because there's creeps everywhere, unfortunately. So, we kind of have we have to realize both sides of the coin here. So, our advice to you is just sort of take every opportunity that you have. If there's red flags, run the other way, and always, always go with a friend, or have some other backup plan, or some other way to distract, so people to let somebody know that something is wrong, just because, stranger danger, man, really.
yeah, I have a fiance right now, so always thinking about that. He always tells me to have fun, but be aware.
Right. Yep. Okay. Well,
Sam,
yay.
it was
Thank
great to
you.
have you on the show. You're like one of our original
Thank you so much.
subscribers, like Lisa from pre-pandemic. That's how far back your data goes. So it's great that you came back to us. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much
90
for taking my
seconds.
call.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll catch up with you again soon. Give us a call back and let us know how it turns out.
I will. Thank
Take
you.
care, and until next time, good night.
Good night.
Okay, all right, Veretta. So we're gonna close down the show. Thanks to everybody who gave us a call tonight. It was lovely, as always, to provide your free readings for you tonight. We will be back with you guys on Sunday morning, the 31st, at 9:30 a.m.
60 seconds.
Arizona time, or Mountain Standard Time, whichever way you want to look at it. So, Veretta, thank you so much for joining us. As always, it was a pleasure. We'll be back, and until next time.
Enjoy. Good night.
Good luck and good night.
Thank you for using Blog Talk